with milestones, please. Aaron Judge and Caitlin Clark hitting new ones all season, and they were at it again on Monday. Clark and the Fever taking on the Dream in Atlanta. And late in the first quarter, a little scary moment here. Take a look at Clark fighting to a screen on D and falls to the floor holding her ankle. That is the last thing Indiana wants to see. She stays on the floor after the play. Take another look at this.
Bro, I'm not even going to lie. When I saw this live, I turned it on right when this happened, and I thought it was over with. Especially when she was laying on the floor, and it took a while for her to get up. I was like, oh, no. Oh, no. Ended up taping it up, getting right back to it. Man, one thing I do want to say, Aaron Judge has been on an absolute tear, bro. We want to talk about breaking records. Oh, my gosh.
Rolls her ankle, that left one, on a non-contact play. So teammates and trainers get her on her feet. She walks off on her own power, gets to the bench, would stay there for the rest of the quarter. Second quarter, Kelsey Mitchell. Nice move there. The crossover, in for two. Game high 29, Fever up 10. And look who's back. Clark, the miss.
So look, Caitlin Clark's going to miss this shot right here, right? Who do you know who's going to miss a shot like this and then pull it back to back in the WNBA and just knock it down like that?
29, Fever up 10. And look who's back. Clark, the miss right there. Gets it right back. Looking good. No worse for wear on that ankle. Fever up 15. Clark doing good. Third quarter. Clark, watch this.
Here. Oh, give me those.
Behind the back crossover.
Like, that is a real move right there. Come on, man. That is a serious move.
Third quarter. Clark.
Come here. Don't reach. Stop reaching.
Watch this. Oh, behind the back crossover has Maya Caldwell on skates.
Stop reaching.
Look at that.
And like, look at the separation in this.
Has Maya Caldwell on skates. Look at that. And then the finish. Fever up 11 after 3. Fourth quarter. Dream have cut the deficit to 6. Need a coffee for 3. Got it. This game.
Bro, Coffee had an opportunity at the top of the key to really knock down a shot, and it drew up a crazy play. I thought she was going to hit it. I mean, she was just short. Just short. I'm going to skip ahead just for some copyright purposes. Yeah. So, this close, bro. This close to tying the game up.
On to win. Clark had 19. And Caitlin, tell us a little bit more about that ankle tweak.
This was funny, right?
Yeah, I saw the replay. I look really soft. It wasn't that bad of a turn, but it hurt. So sometimes you just need a second to give yourself a second. If you ever sprain your ankle, it just kind of stings for a little bit. So I was good. They're like, you want to go in the back? I'm like, no, please, just tape right here. Let's go. We gotta keep going. Get on with the game. But I've done it a few times, so it is what it is. You're not a real basketball player if you haven't sprained your ankles a bunch. That's when you know.
And you're not a real sports anchor unless you've...
That's a true statement. I don't know how many times I've rolled my ankle just hooping at the gym, LA Fitness, just getting 5 runs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many times I've rolled my ankle. Just in sports in general. College, baseball, everything. I have rolled my shit a lot of times. But it bangs for a little bit, and then you'll be all right. Tape it up. Get some momentum. You never just want to just stop, though. That's one thing. When you roll your ankle, you never just want to stop.
We've covered a Caitlin Clark milestone. She reached another one in her remarkable rookie season on Monday. It was her 21st game with at least 15 points and 5 assists this season, the most in a single campaign by anyone in WNBA history. Clark has 10 more regular season games to add on to her new record.
That's not a bad record right there. Most games with 15 points and 5 assists. We already knew this, but a lot of people are trying to downplay it. Me personally, I think the assists could be a little bit higher if her teammates were more adapted to her play style. Just personally, I think if her teammates knew just how to finish, and then earlier on, it was a problem where teammates not catching the ball, things like that. You know, we're not going to blame anything. Still, that's still a great achievement for a rookie. You know, 15 points, 15 assists. You take into accountability with the defense that's played on her. I think that's a pretty good stat. And all in all, you guys got to understand, Caitlin, these don't matter. These records and everything. Caitlin is a true competitor. Caitlin wants to win games. It's not about, achievements like this. That's going to happen with how she plays. And I'm going to be honest. Caitlin Clark, looking at that, she's probably not happy with that. So that's not even Caitlin's standard. Caitlin's looking at that. 15 points and 5 assists. That's good, but, and it could, those 15 points could be 18 points. So it could be, you know what I mean? So, me personally, I don't think Caitlin Clark is happy looking at that. I think what's going to happen is Caitlin Clark, they're going to get into the playoffs, and then Caitlin Clark is going to start dropping bombs. I think she's going to do whatever it takes to win. I think she's trying to be nice, have her team involved, play the right type of basketball. But I think towards the playoffs, I think we're going to start letting 20 shots a game go. 25 shots a game. Putting up 25 plus every game. That's what we're going to need. Obviously, keeping your team involved, but we need you to be a threat with the scoring so the defense can continue to have to double team, to be guessy, keep them on their toes. Now your teammates, we got a lot of backdoors. We're gonna have wide open players. I mean, it already happens now. But just imagine if she was shooting how she was in college. Which she will. But she needs to be a threat first. And I think everything else is gonna open up. So I'm very excited for the playoffs, man. Caitlin Clark put up 19 points with 7 assists yesterday in the Dream after getting injured. Her team had a great game. And I'm just ready to see them play the Suns tomorrow. And then we got the Chicago Sky on Friday. I know you guys think that I'm some Chicago Sky hater because I'm just talking the truth on some of my videos. Look, I could be truthful just and talk basketball. It doesn't, you don't have to include me in the hate situation with either or player. I can like both players. I can like Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, and you guys don't have to hate me for it. But I know how to criticize both players because they're two of I watch these players. I analyze these players. So that means I'm interested in these players if I'm criticizing. I've told people I want Angel Reese to take it serious. I want her to get a real trainer in the offseason, and I want her to prove her offensive skill set because we cannot have another offensive season like this. That's what I keep saying. Forget everything I talk about with rebounding. Forget all that shit. What matters for Angel Reese is improving her skill set. Caitlin Clark, she needs to get in the gym. She needs to build strength. I don't think you guys understand how fast Caitlin Clark is. She needs to build a little bit of muscle, which she looks like she's doing. She looks like she's being a lot more physical. I need her to work on her mid-range and stop being so passive when it comes to the mid-range. I want her to start shooting the ball a little bit more. Besides that, there's improvements for both players. I keep it real for both players. I need Caitlin Clark's defense to improve next year, and that's going to happen with her being a little bit more physical and being a little bit more strong. Working on her dynamics. Vertical-wise, I think Caitlin Clark will be okay. She's going to work on all that, her agility, everything. Angel Reese needs to take 500 layups on the right side, 500 layups on the left side, 500 layups from the middle, and that's all I need from Angel Reese every single day. That's it. Besides that, both players got improvements. Everybody has improvements. Nobody's perfect. Okay? It's your boy, CEO O'Connor. I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. I got plenty of content dropping for you guys today. We are rolling into football season as well. Besides that, I appreciate you guys for tapping in. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.